First of all, I apologize for a long absence and I could not upload any lesson for a while. But I will try my best to upload the lessons continuously and probably one or two lessons every week. I finished with Kanna and some simple small words. I will give you one or two examples of simple words and with Kanna. Then the next sign is Sihari. So let me start with one or two simple words and with Kanna, then we will discuss Sihari in this lesson, and after Sihari some other signs will be discussed in individual lessons, and then I will try to make some longer words with different signs using 2-3 signs in one word. Then we will try to make some long sentences. I will start, for example, I will say tar. If you remember, tar is for there is no proper letter in English, so for sound tar we use T, which is T. But in Punjabi, if you remember, so for tar is T, and for R we call rara R. As I said, in Punjabi we do not have any word or letter we say silent. We read what is written. So in English sometimes we use some vowels for no reason. For example, if we will write down tar in English, if we write down TR, it would make no sense. Maybe we will write down TAR because there's nothing silent in Punjabi language. So in English we will write down ta for T to make sound ta, and rara. So this is ta. In English is cucumber. If we want to use this is the simple word, as I said, we discussed it before because I disappeared for a long time. So I just wanted to refresh your memory. Another word we can say any words. For example, I say par, P and R. But in Punjabi language, papa for P and rara again, this for R. Par means sometimes it's used for but, like but, we will say I want to go but. But this one also used for feather for birds. But in English, as I said, we sometimes put A for no reason, but in Punjabi we don't. But if we want to change the sound, we use Kanna. For example, tar, if we put Kanna here, it becomes tar, which is a wire in English. Or if we put papa here, the par, it becomes par. I will not go into the length for Kanna because we discussed already before. We just want to refresh your memory. So we were going to start today discussing Sihari. Sihari shape is like this. And there are one or two rules for Sihari. Sihari is always used before a letter, not after, before. And there are 35 letters in Punjabi alphabet, and this Sihari could not be used for Uda and Era, the first two letters of alphabet in Punjabi language. So in except Uda and Ida, Uda and Era we can use for any letter. It's used before the letter and it goes to full length of the letter. For example, we wrote before sir or sar. So sasa is for S. Sihari is used for the sound of I or E. For example, if we want to write down, for example, in Punjabi language, sir, which is head, this is head in English language. So if we want to write down sir, so that sasa will be for S and rara for R. So in English, if we write down sir, we have to write down like this, S-I-R. It also will be called sir. But in Punjabi language, if you want to write down sir, as I said, it will be like this. Sir, S for sasa and rara. But if you want to write down sir, it will be like this. Again, I will just as I said, Sihari is used before the letter. So sir, S, sasa, ra, sir, rara, and Sihari. I'll give you another example. There's a word like our heart. In Punjabi language, we call dil, the, not da da, but da, dil. But in English, it's hard to write down. But you remember the sound dil. So in Punjabi, if you remember the sound da, we use dada. Dada, and lalla is for L. This is dal. So we want to write down dal, as I said, or E like I or E sound is Sihari, and it becomes before the letter. So it would be like this if we put Sihari. So this become dil. I give you a few examples. Actually, to make it a little bit faster, I don't have to write down in English meaning, but sometimes you remember how we write down, and you also know the meaning, what is it is called in English. That's why I'm writing. So I will give you a few more examples of the Sihari. For example, I want to use a slightly a longer the word. We can use it something like shagird. So as I said, there's a sound sh with shisha, and sometimes we want to use the word like a ch or sch, shorzineger, or sometimes we want to write down some simple word where we use sh. So as you remember, sasa is for S, but if you remember to change the sound to sh, we use this dot under. So if we want to write down shagird, shagird could be a pupil or your the student. So I will write down this word. So as I said, Sihari become before the letter, but sh is just neutral sound, sh, and we want to write down shagird. So if I want to write down shagird, that means gi is gaga. So what we should write down? Sasa, dot in there, and Sihari. Then we write down gaga. Then shagird are rara. Then shagird da, dada. This is shigird. The pronunciation will be more or less, because it's very hard to write down exact spellings in English, because it's a Punjabi language, but I will still write down something like this. Shigird, which is a student or trainee, whatever. And I give you another example here. A book. Book we call, there are more, sometimes some people send me the message, private message, oh, you told us the meaning of this, and this is not the meaning is other one. I want to tell that sometimes I know there are more than one meaning of English word into Punjabi, or Punjabi word, there are more than one meaning in English, but I cannot discuss everything because you will be confused. And sometimes people send me the message simply to prove me wrong, which is a good thing that you know probably more than me, but it is not always possible for me to explain you everything and load you the different meanings of one word. But I always welcome your remarks. If you send me your remarks or give me advice or suggestion, I welcome that. But if you're trying to prove me I'm wrong and I don't know what I'm doing, well, you have the right to do that, but it's not really a good thing, because it will not encourage me to upload more lessons. But I always welcome your remarks and suggestions. I'm going to upload a small clip, maybe within 1 or 2 days, introducing myself, because I never upload any lesson. I did not give you my introduction. Like that. I will upload in 1 or 2 days. Then maybe I will ask you to give me some remarks. Some people they tell me when I put the lessons I never smile. This is my style or my habit. When I put the lessons, I don't smile, because I'm not telling you the jokes or something, and maybe you're serious to learn from me. But in real life, I'm known for my sense of humor. But anyway, I continue this lesson. We will talk about this funny thing some other time. So this book is called Kitab. We will write down in English something like this: K-I-T-A-B. But many people, they will pronounce it Kitab, Kitab. But in Punjabi, I'm telling you the word Kitab, like Kitab. So Kitab, so that means Sihari. And for K, we use Kaka. Then Ta, you remember Tata. And now I'm using 2 signs because I'm not trying to make it hard, but you should remember what you're doing in the past. So for Kitab, like you like remember Kanna. Simple line. Then Baba for B. It is called Kitab, the book. So Kia, Sihari, Kaka, Tata, Kanna, Baba, Kitab. Now I will tell you 1 or 2 more words. Then we will wrap up this lesson. The other one probably is Dimag. In English, we will write down like this, maybe. Dimag, D-I-M-A-G. Dimag, which is brain. In English, the meaning is brain. And I will write down now in English, in Punjabi, D stand for Dada, like the. So Sihari, Dada, then Mama for M. Then you should remember Kanna again, the one we use for Kitab. So Dimag, then Gaga for G, G, dimag. I will discuss the last one, slightly longer word, where we will use more than one sign, and it's slightly lengthy. That would be the last one because I don't want to spend too much time on one sign. Next lesson we will use and explain a different sign. Then when we finish all these signs in a few lessons, then we will try to use some lengthy words where we use more than one or two, three, four signs at the same time. And then I will start to write down some lines, and then you can know how to make these lines. The next word I will use is, for example, ishtihar, which means a flyer or leaflet. Leaflet. It is called ishtihar in Punjabi. So Sihari and ed for e, because I told you in Punjabi, uda and ed, we cannot use Sihari. So this is ish, and sasa is for s, but if we put dot in the bottom, it becomes sh, ish. Then again te. So we have to put Sihari here, then tata, ha, and you remember a sign is kanna here, and rara. This is called ishtihar. I think I will finish this lesson here, and the next one will be, this is called Sihari. The next one is Bihari, which is after the letter. It gives you the strong sound of E, so which we will discuss in next lesson. And thank you for watching this lesson. If you like this, please subscribe and hit on like, so that I know that you like my lessons. And I will try to upload the next lesson maybe in 1 or 2 days. And again, I think I will try my best to upload these lessons as soon as possible. Thank you once again for watching this lesson. You have a nice day.